One bottle can wreck your sale. It may be sitting beside your sink right now. Harmless, ordinary, half forgotten. A buyer walks through your home, smiles at the kitchen, praises the light, then disappears down the hall for 30 seconds. Later, something is missing. Your privacy is exposed, and the deal you thought was clean starts feeling dangerous. After 50, selling a home is not just a real estate transaction. It can be the moment your memories, savings, health information, and retirement income all get tested at once. The worst part is this. Many sellers prepare the curtains, cushions, and candles while leaving the real risks in plain sight. That is the trap. 7 hidden things can quietly cost you money, safety, or control. And the last one may hit 2 years after closing. Selling later in life is different from selling at 35. The house is not only a place you lived, it may be one of the largest pieces of your net worth. That changes everything. You are not just making rooms look pretty for strangers. You are protecting assets, privacy, health information, and future cash flow. A small mistake can become expensive because there is less time to recover from it. This is where many sellers go wrong. They treat the sale like a checklist. Clean the kitchen. Hide the laundry. Mow the lawn. Call the agent. But the house is not a checklist. It is a decision point. Before a single buyer steps inside, 7 things should be removed, fixed, or planned. Some protect your safety. Some protect your price. One protects your future income. Ignore them, and the house may sell while the damage stays behind. The first thing that should never be visible is medication. Prescription bottles on a bathroom shelf look normal to you. To the wrong visitor, they look like an opportunity. During open houses and private showings, strangers enter bedrooms, bathrooms, closets, and hallways. You are not standing guard over every drawer. Some people tour homes without any real intention of buying. They are looking for what is easy to take. Addictive prescriptions are especially risky because they are small, valuable, and often left exactly where people expect them. This is not staging. This is protection. Before photos, showings, or open houses, remove every prescription from counters, nightstands, bathroom drawers, and medicine cabinets. Lock them away. Move them off-site if possible. A trusted relative's home, a locked box, or another secure location is better than a shelf strangers can reach. After 50, this risk often grows. One bottle may have become a full cabinet. That makes the target bigger, not smaller. And medication is only the first opening. The second thing is anything valuable and easy to grab. Jewelry, watches, cash, coins, small electronics, and keepsakes do not belong in a listed home. A drawer is not protection. A bedside table is not protection. A closet box is not protection. Here is the hidden danger. Buyers are not the only people who study your house. Listing photos can be zoomed, paused, saved, and shared. A beautiful dresser in a bedroom may reveal where valuables are kept. A display cabinet may reveal what is worth stealing. Even a casual photo can become a map. Strangers do not need access if the internet gives them clues. Move valuables before the photographer arrives. Use a safe deposit box, a trusted family member, or secure storage away from the property. Do it before the sign goes up. Do it before the first showing. Do it before anyone with a phone can turn your home into a shopping list. It is inconvenient. It is also cheaper than regret, but not every danger looks like theft. The third problem is pet evidence you no longer notice. You may love your pets deeply, and the buyer may still hate the smell. That is the brutal truth. People become noseblind inside their own homes. Odors that feel invisible to you can hit a fresh visitor immediately. A buyer can form an opinion within 4 seconds of entering. If that first impression is pet odor, the showing may already be damaged. Allergy concerns make it worse. So do scratched doors, stained carpets, chewed trim, visible litter boxes, and food bowls in the kitchen. Scent sprays do not solve it. A plug-in over cat odor still smells like a plug-in over cat odor. Perfume is not a repair. Go to the source. Deep clean carpets. Treat accident spots professionally. Repair scratched baseboards and trim. Remove toys, bowls, litter boxes, and pet beds before showings. If possible, have pets stay elsewhere while the house is being shown. The buyer should imagine their future there, not calculate what your animal damaged. Because once a buyer starts subtracting for smell, scratches, and cleanup, they are no longer falling in love. They are negotiating against you. The fourth thing is personal information. Family photos feel warm to you. To buyers, they can make the house feel like someone else's life. That hurts imagination, and imagination sells homes. But the larger issue is privacy. Photos can reveal children, grandchildren, names, schools, vacations, routines, and family structure. Documents can reveal even more. Bank statements, medical papers, insurance forms, tax records, bills, passwords, and financial folders should not be sitting in offices, kitchen drawers, or open mail piles. During a showing, people can glance, photograph, or pocket information in seconds. And seconds are enough. This house sale is already a major financial event. Do not leave documents that explain your money sitting in the path of strangers. Do not leave calendars that show when you are gone. Do not leave mail that reveals accounts, doctors, policies, or family problems. The point is not paranoia. The point is control. A buyer should see the home, not your private life. Your privacy has a price, and if you expose it, someone else may decide what it costs. The fifth thing is too much furniture and clutter. After decades in one home, belongings multiply quietly. Large furniture, full bookshelves, collections, guest room extras, garage tools, holiday boxes, and inherited pieces can fill every corner. Each item may have a story. Buyers do not know the story. They see square footage disappearing. A crowded room feels smaller. A packed basement feels like work. A stuffed garage suggests the home has no storage, even when it does. The buyer starts wondering what else has been neglected. Think like a model home. Open walking paths, clear surfaces, fewer pieces, more breathing room. Remove oversized furniture. Thin shelves. Empty, crowded closets, enough to show usable space. You are not erasing your life. You are revealing the house. That difference matters, because buyers are not only buying walls, windows, and rooms, they are buying the feeling that life will be easier there. Clutter tells the opposite story. Clutter says work. Space says possibility. This is not just about appearance. The items you remove for the sale are the same items you must handle before the next move. If you wait until the final week, every object becomes a rush decision. That is where money leaks. A calm downsizing plan can happen over 12 to 18 months. A forced move can happen in panic. The difference is massive. With time, you can sell valuable items, gift meaningful pieces, donate thoughtfully, and avoid paying to move things you no longer need. Without time, you pay movers to carry regret from one address to another. The sixth thing is the emergency move mindset. Many people do not plan to downsize. They wait until life forces the issue. A fall, a death, a health diagnosis, rising expenses, a home that suddenly feels impossible to maintain. Then the clock starts screaming. One real downsizing crisis involved a mother who broke both ankles. The move became urgent. More than 100 bags went to donation, trash, dumpsters, and other destinations. Forgotten belongings had to be sorted under pressure. Every room demanded decisions, and decision fatigue took over. That is when mistakes multiply. Good items get thrown away. Bad offers get accepted. Repairs get skipped. Tax planning gets ignored. The largest financial move of later life is made while exhausted. Crisis steals leverage. It takes away timing. It takes away patience. It takes away the ability to compare options. And when you are forced to move fast, everyone else can feel it. Buyers feel it. Contractors feel it. Service providers feel it. The market does not reward panic. If you start while you still have control, you can choose timing, pricing, preparation, and strategy. You can compare options instead of grabbing the first exit. You can decide what to keep before someone else decides what has to go. That single difference can protect thousands. It can also protect your dignity. Because Downsizing should not feel like being pushed out of your own life. It should feel like choosing the next one. But the seventh danger is the quietest. Nobody sees it during a showing. No buyer comments on it. No photographer captures it. No candle hides it. Never enter the sale with an unplanned tax bill. If you have owned the home for decades, its value may have risen dramatically. The primary residence exclusion can protect a large part of the gain. If you owned and lived in the home for 2 of the last 5 years, a married couple may exclude up to $500,000 in capital gains. A single seller may exclude up to $250,000. But a home owned for 30 or 40 years can exceed those limits. And when it does, the sale price is not the only number that matters. The taxable gain can change the year. It can change cash flow. It can change what you thought you were walking away with. For sellers over 65, the surprise can reach Medicare. A large taxable gain can raise income for 1 year. That spike can increase Medicare premiums 2 years later through ARMA, the income-related adjustment. The extra cost can reach thousands. 2 years later, the house may be sold, the boxes unpacked, and the closing forgotten. Then the bill arrives. That is a very late surprise. Once the sale closes, the tax year is already shaped. You cannot stage your way out of a tax problem. You cannot declutter your way out of a Medicare premium increase. You cannot undo timing after the signature is dry. So plan in order. Life first. Wealth second. Real estate third. Decide what the next chapter should look like. Then review taxes, cash flow, Medicare, and timing with qualified professionals before listing. Only then should the house strategy follow. That order may sound simple, but it changes the entire sale. Instead of asking, how do I get this house sold? You ask, how does this sale protect the life I am trying to build? That is the better question, because a fast sale can still be a bad sale. A full price offer can still leave you exposed. A beautiful listing can still hide expensive mistakes. The goal is not just to impress buyers. The goal is to leave with your money, privacy, health information, choices, and future intact. Remove the medications. Secure the valuables. Eliminate pet evidence. Protect personal information. Reduce clutter. Avoid the emergency move. Plan the tax impact before the closing table plans it for you. A clean sale is not enough. The house is what you are selling. Your future is what you are protecting.